The best part of being an after-school counselor were the laughs, like, "Hey Alex, tell me that joke again." And even though I've told the same damn joke 20,000 times, all right, what's black, white, and red all over? A newspaper? No, silly, a polar bear after a meal. They always thought I was a little off, and they were right, but they laughed anyway. Their smile was warm with innocence. The worst part about that job were the questions like, "Why does she get to have fun and I don't?" Or, "Hey Alex, what are those scars on your arms?" The first time I heard that question, my heart froze as cold as a glacier. They're just scratches was all I could muster. Flustered, I hid in the bathroom and cried till the tile floor shone like SOS bottled messages that never went anywhere, stuck in the tundra of my skin. The best part about working with kids is how quickly their smiles break the ice. The worst part is seeing my someday son in those same smiles. Pearly whites like curtains open, and my future plays out in the shadows of their mouths. Young me and I are sitting in the living room after dinner time, watching a Discovery Channel expo on the Arctic. My son is wrapped in a blanket of innocence, curled upon my chest. Since he's 8 years old, he gets bored pretty quickly, and he asks, "Hey Dad, what are those scars on your arms?" My heart freezes as cold as the scene on the screen. My first reaction is to say, "They're just scratches, but this is my son." My second is to tell him the story of when I bottled my burdens like SOS messages that never went anywhere. The story of when those same glass bottles burst from my skin, making the tile floor in the bathroom look like a polar bear made a meal of my limbs. But the third and last time I ever tried to die, but my son is 8 years old, and I don't want to make him cry. So I suck it up. I tell him, "Son, I used to hurt myself when I was young, and you don't have to understand it. I don't most days myself. But what you need to know is this. You don't ever have to do what I did. If you ever feel frozen, if you ever feel the pressure of an SOS message bottled under the surface of your skin, my heart burns like a furnace for you. And these arms, these limbs are like submarines, built just to hold you, with periscope eyes to see those messages stuck under your tundra. I would crush great glaciers just to let you breathe. If you ever, and I mean ever, feel alone, I'm there for you, son." But he's 8 years old and gets bored quickly, so he says, "Dad, tell me that joke again." The worst part is that I've been telling the same damn jokes since I was 18 years old, and even my son thinks I'm a little bit off, and he's right. But the best part is that he loves me anyway, and he'll remember what I said when he needs to.